Okay, welcome back. So, what are we looking at today? We are looking at dangerous gas alarm and the description when the gas sensor detects a high concentration of dangerous gas. The buzzer will sound an alarm and the display will show dangerous. Ooh, nice. Okay, and then MQ2 smoke sensor. It is a gas leak monitoring device for homes and factories which is suitable for liquefied gas, benzene, alcohol, hydrogen, as well as smoke detection. Our sensor leads to digital pin D and analog output pin A, which is connected to D as a digital sensor in this project. Okay, and then we have this whole big code smell, whole big code smell right here. Well, we copy and paste it. It turns into this. So, Crunchy, shut up. I'm going to turn off the camera here and bring our code smell up on the main screen so we can focus on that. I'm trying to resize it out a little bit. Okay, that's kind of what we got. There we go. Bring it out that way. So, okay, here we go. Let's start by cut out all this junk from the previous script. Oops. Cut out all this junk from the previous script. It's pasted everything into that. I renamed it. So let's look at our include statements. We got these two libraries. A library called wire. Crunchy, I'm talking. We have a library called wire. We have a library called LED crystal that we're calling. So then we're going to initialize the LCD crystal, whatever. Okay, and that's its address. And 16 columns and 2 rows. So we're initializing an LCD with I2C address. Okay, that's interesting. 16 columns and 2 rows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's our liquid. So that's telling it the size of the array. Okay. That okay. Nice. And okay, then we define a gas pan on gas pan 23 we are defining. Why do I feel like we should take a closer look at this code over here? Let's scoot that off over here. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. So we got our include statements, we got our crystal. Okay, that's what I was missing. That's the gas sensor input. Okay. Define. Oh, yeah. See, that's all mashed up in there. That's why that didn't make any sense at all. Okay. There. So we have our gas pin on 23 and our buzzer pin is on 25. Okay. And this is an input, that's an output. State flags for LCD display updates, a Boolean, danger, and safety. Okay, and there. So danger displayed, safety displayed. It's a yes or no, right? So It's Boolean. Okay, so setup function, everything inside the setup function gets shifted in. Okay, so that initializes the serial communications. This initializes the LCDs. My LCD initialize my LCD backlight. Okay. Set the pin modes. Okay. So pin mode. The buzz pin is an output because it's a buzzer. It makes noise. Gas pin is an input. It's a sensor. It takes an input. Display initial message. My LCD set cursor to the position 000 and print message. Okay. Then we set our void function. Okay. And let's see how long is our void function. That goes all the way to the end. Okay, so how are we going to do this? We're going to take all this and we're going to indent all of that. Okay, so yep, that note goes up there with that line of code. Okay. Now, every time we see an if statement, I like to treat. I definitely treat it as its own block of code, and I have a tendency to indent everything underneath it until I find the end of it. So it looks like the end is down here. So we'll grab this while statement. And make sure that that's right. Yeah, it's right above the else. Right, okay. So all of that's getting pushed in. Okay. So this is cool. We haven't seen an else yet. Oops, I should have done that a little bit differently, but that's okay. Okay. Let's have all those in. Okay, so while danger displayed is equal to 1, then we're going to let it clear, set the cursor, print dangerous. Okay. Set danger display to 0, set safety display to 1. Okay. So okay. And then digital right, buzz pan high, delay 1, digital right, buzz pan low. It's about amp, amp, something like that. Or something like that. Else, no gas detected. Else, if you haven't, you son of a, what have you done else? Jerk. There, do that, you putz. Anywho, okay, else. No dangers. And everything under that. Okay, there it is. It's right there. There's the answer. Digital, alright, everything under that gets indented. And I'm gonna make a little bit of space there so we can see our new. Okay. And all of that gets indented. And vacuumed up here. So while safety displayed is equal to 1, then update the display if necessary with using all of those. Did we just make it through all of our whole script? And that didn't take too long. Okay, well, let's see if we screwed anything up. Let's see here. Where's my camera? Okay. And let me get my thing over here situated so I can see a little bit better. There we go, and now we hit run. Make sure we didn't compile any mistakes. And how do we know? Test result, the screen flashes safety in a normal state. However, when the gas detector detects some gases like carbon monoxide at a concentration, the buzzer will sound an alarm and say dangerous. Well, so it says safety. That's not what I put in there. Now we should figure out. Oh, here we go. That's where I needed to change it right there, and let's load that up. Okay. Yep. So that changed, right? See that? Now let's try something else. Copy. I want to see. See if this works for us. You know, we're just doing stuff for fun. Oh, it printed it right after that. So maybe we need a print line. That print line. Will that break it? How did we do it before? I deleted all the old code, didn't I should have commented it out, but I deleted it. Well, now it's a jumbled bunch of poop. Okay, well, that's not going to work, right? Let's put it back to normal. We'll figure it out later because we did it before, didn't we? Let's just get rid of this whole line of code. Just out of shame, never to be seen again. Anyway, okay. So that's going to fix it. And I don't really have a way right now. I don't know what to do to test this. As far as to trigger the sensor, that sensor is over here on the back. It's this green one right here. I'm just glad that I'm safe. I'm taking it for granted, but I'm glad that safety sensor says that I'm safe and also allowed to dance. Actually, I want to try one more thing. I know we had no, not that one. It's because it was right here in our previous code. My LCD print. Oh, so that's how we do it. I need both of these lines. This is going to be worth the detour, right? we can copy both of these lines. And then I need to set it to 0, 1. Okay. And now it's going to work. I mean, we might have too many letters, but yeah, see? So that's how we got it to work. That's how we got it to write on the lower part. So nice. That's a success. So our next, maybe I'll put one of those in the cat box. We'll test it with the cat box later and we'll see. But I'm going to keep that one handy. So the next one is the temperature and humidity sensor. And, ooh, it's not so bad. It's just got all this weird crap in here that I don't know. And they spelled author wrong, but we'll check it out when the time comes. That's our next project, temperature and humidity tester.